Hi, my name's Elly, and anyone I date needs a criminal background check. I met Matt on a pub crawl. Weird guy who just seemed very, very different from anyone else I'd ever met. But when he started staying with me more and more, he would be brought back to my house by the police. He'd have no shirt on or no pants on, he'd have no shoes, and you had to let him in because you knew that if you left him outside the front, he'd pull the street sign out in the street and he'd start smashing people's cars. If you could only get a pair of scissors and just cut this bad part out of this person, it'd be amazing. Sometimes he'd go out on a massive bender and then the next day he'd be really, really regretful. He wouldn't drink for like a month. And you'd encourage him and he'd be like, I feel really good doing this. And then he'd break and one day he'd ring you and he'd be like, oh, I'm going to stay back at the uni bar. And he'd be like, no, I'm just going to have one or two. When he eventually came home, he was smashed. We got into fisticuffs. So he tried to strangle me and he passed out. And I did my usual thing and I got his phone and his camera. There were a series of pictures on his phone of girls on the bus, all upskirt kind of photos or down the top kind of photos. And the worst of the worst was he had taken the opportunity to film my sister naked, putting tanning lotion on while he was masturbating. I was hovering around the knife collection in the kitchen and I was really thinking, this man just deserves it. What a pig. All the drinking, that's not tolerable. It's my choice to be there for that. This involved other people and innocent people as well. That's how it ended.